Good morning. It is a beautiful day starting out here at the River House, though I imagine it's going to get hot soon. Lots have been happening off camera. I've been spending a tremendous amount of time working on the wall, coming in and doing 3 or 4 sacks of mortar at a time. Of course, I don't actually know what I'm doing, and that slows me down some. But full rebar reinforcing, pinned together, pinned to the bedrock over here. I'm trying to get it up high enough to pin it up there. I was hoping to have this section done, because you can see that chunk is not going to be there much longer. But it looks now like I'm just going to have to expect to dig out the wall when I get around to it. All my stone laid out. Yeah. Set that one with the pins. Set this one and that one last night. This does not have concrete between the two. There was just no way I could juggle it all. But yeah, I'll stuff the crack with concrete and rocks, and then I'll toenail pin down, and the dang thing weighs a ton. That one over there is kind of massive. It probably should have been stood up on that face. I'm kind of regretting that now. Instead, I went for the 2 flat faces, but it's going to leave me a bit of a wide spot in the wall. Who knows? Maybe I can get in here and dig out behind it and shove it in farther. Something like that. But yeah. I'm happy with that. I don't know enough to not be happy with it. We're going to do a little rock breaking today. Dad and I think Mom are both coming up. I got a bunch of holes drilled, a whole bunch of triggers made, and we got some higher quality drill bits to beat to death today. So with luck, by the end of today, we'll have a fair bit of up there done, and we'll have acquired quite a bit more wall rock, assuming it doesn't break into little pieces. That's the one that ripped the stone boat apart, the wall skid, or the rock skid. Failure point was bacteria, as it often is. The wood was just too punky. I had this one on the rear, that one on the front. Yeah. I was carrying that one in the bucket. So I did still move 3 big rocks and save myself 6 rocks, 2 trips. I saved 4 round trips. I did not save the amount of time I put into it, but I told you I'd tell you if it failed. It failed. Yeah. That's all that remains. I mean, I could still use it. I put 1 on it, and I probably will. Why wouldn't I? I can carry 1 in the bucket and tow 1 behind it. And she broke going around the corner. I'm sure that's what did it. It just couldn't handle the twist, you know, as it tried to move. Couldn't quite do it. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, it's worth a shot. Well, we have to run my drill down the hole because yours is brand new. We'll just get it stuck.
Okay.
And find out if it's full of mud or water. Or...
Yeah, I'm plugging power back in there.
Okay. I drilled a number of these holes several weeks ago, and then we had some pretty torrential rains. And there was a lot of water left in them. So what we do is we run the used drill bit, the one that drilled the holes, because if you try to put a new drill bit in an old drill bit's hole, they'll just get it stuck and or ruin it. And then we sort of use that to slosh out any of the mud that's in there, and I brush it off with an old paintbrush. And then we use the vacuum cleaning suction wand. Just leave it in the bottom of the hole for a while and pull some of that fresh, dry air down and just dry it out enough. I don't want to contaminate the compound. Here I am packing the holes. We're going to do a triple.
That one made a little more noise. Holy crap, look what it did to that thing. Roll that big one out. That just degraded that whole thing. Perfect. Huh? God, that couldn't have been any better. That couldn't have been. I don't know if it'd do any good to we blew clear up into the next set of holes. Wow. And this is all totally broke away.
Looks like that piece down below it, though.
What? All of this is loose.
Yeah, but it only went down about 12 inches. There's nothing there to...
Well, all we're going to have to do is scrape it off and then go in again, I guess.
Okay.
Before we scrape it off, if you want to try and blow these.
Yep.
I'm looking at, see what you think. I'm saying one right about there. Just pop this whole thing out. One hole. Because of the big cracks. That might give you bigger pieces. Down here.
I was thinking two right there.
Yeah. I don't see the stuff.
Well, it hasn't been drilled.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't see the cracks like I did in the other one. That was a solid hit. Remember to watch the sky. Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, we must have. I'd say this whole chunk is loose.
Yeah. That's odd that it broke. It broke along like that. I don't see any cracks in this piece.
We were probably asking too much of 2 holes.
Yeah, but it did it. We wanted bigger pieces, I thought.
So this is the GoPro clone. It didn't record any audio. I really wanted you guys to hear the staggering violence of scratching up this rock. But yeah, that's a no-go. We had such horrifying camera luck. The Franken camera managed to be tipped over twice, once by wind, once by me. Had a rock roll down and hit the tripod of the brand new Canon. Smoked it. Knocked the tripod over, came down, kapop, directly on top of a rock. Anyways, enjoy some music and just bask in how cool it is to watch this mountain give way.
Here goes.
Yeah, I think you're good now.
Here goes.
Well, I saw that upper piece move a bunch.
Did ya?
That or I saw the dirt jump on it.
Okay, here goes.
Oh, this is getting out of hand, isn't it?
What? The flying?
Yeah.
I think it's that hard rock.
Okay.
Here goes.
That was a big one. Why was that so damn big?
I don't know. I think because it was in hard rock. Here goes. They get it lined up. God, that one was quiet.
Yeah, that's kind of perfect.
You gonna bring the excavator in straight now?
I suppose we might as well, huh? That worked well.
Yeah. Did they all go on?
Oh yeah, I think they all went off.
Whoa. That sure as heck cracked that baby into chunks.
When I picked up yesterday, I forgot to make a wrap-up video. Yeah. So here it is. We got a fair amount done. That chunk has been removed, and we took another 3 feet off over there, and we took 3 feet off of the edge of this wall. As far as where the house is going to go, this is very close. It might need maybe a half dozen shots right up there, and that should be done. It might need one shot down here, depending on how far I want the cellar to go back, but this is getting pretty close. Not only is it pretty close, it's allowed us to move the entire house back about 8 feet. Gets me farther from that bank. This, however, needs to come out. There's quite a bit of work here. There's maybe another 60, 100 shots by the time we get that big slab of rock out of the way. But the house will sit in here, and the garage will be attached to it right there. We'll rock up around that tree and sort of level a platform, and I'll probably go in and do a few shots in that hillside. That's really loose stuff, just to push it farther back. And then that'll be the turnaround spot, and then this will go down about that level and it'll go out, and then this will be a sort of a sunken cellar. Walk in at the ground floor. At the bottom of the floor might be here-ish. That'd be the ground floor, and then the second floor. And if I have to, I'll go out over the top with the second floor to get a little farther back. You know, the wife has envisions of like a Plymouth plantation mansion, and I have visions of a square box. So that's where we sit. I gave you an extra long river house this time, because this is probably it. Barring blowing up a truck and shutting down for the summer, this is probably the last of the river house. But we got some other cool stuff coming up. Shay's eyes, the kid's got amazing eyes. He spotted not one, but 2 additional mines that we can get into this year. You know, every year things slump down, and these mines have been, you know, in the 30s and 40s when they were shut down, they just shoved dirt against them with a tractor. Well, that's eroding away now. So at least 2 open portals, 2 new open portals on top of the 3 open portals that we knew of at the end of last year that were on this year's hunt. So 4 or 5 mines, and we haven't even started exploring. Do some gold videos and things like that. You know, I mentioned it once before, the audio book is done. I got a link to the audiobook down in the video description. I've also got a number of free promo codes now. So if you've got Audible, or you have been thinking about Audible, and I know I enjoy it, I listen while I work, but it's not supported by Audible, or I wish. But if you have it and you wanted to try a free promo code, you know, shoot me an email, and they give me 10 to start with, and then every time one's redeemed, I get another one that I can shoot out. So if you end up taking a promo code and not using it, then that just gunks up the works. But I'd be happy to shoot you some promo codes, and I'm not begging for reviews or nothing. If you love the thing, that's fine. If you don't love the thing, that's fine. It was a bucket list, and it's been checked. So maybe someday another one. That plot line is written. It's just, you know me in my free time. So anyways, I've got that going, and you know, despite it being dreary up here, it was so amazing last night. I mean, we were super tired, but the eagles were fighting with the osprey, and it was dead calm, and the river was like glass, and it's just very cool. And I'm definitely going to be missing. I thought I saw a bear up there, just a stump. Definitely going to be missing the old river house over the summer, and thinking of all the things that I could be doing. This fall, whether we continue blasting right away will depend an awful lot on the fire danger. So if the fire danger is super high, which is what it's predicted for this area, then I'm going to have to put off blasting, you know, into October. But I hope to get up here and blow the ever-loving crap out of this mountain. I don't see me getting in foundation this year. He says, after saying he was going to do it last fall, I don't see me getting it in. I'd like to, but we'll have to see. I expect when I come back from this fall, I'll be working on that rock wall. It's peaceful out here. Well, Shay and I are just buttoning it up. I'm going to bring the excavator down the hill. I want it down where it can be seen from the neighbor's driveway. You know, that way if folks are backed up and parting it out or something, he can have a little chat with them. I hope to set up a game camera up here. I also don't want it as a lightning rod, so let's get it farther down and park somewhere that if this place does catch fire and burn, and I don't think there's enough here to support flames, but if it does catch fire and burn, or a fire starts off the road and flares up, that the machine is sitting on sand, so that I won't lose the machine. I'll lose the backhoe because it's parked under the house. I haven't got a spot big enough to park this, so the backhoe is more replaceable. Let's just put it that way. Financially, it's more replaceable. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the work, and I hope you follow along with us in our summertime adventures. And from all of us to all of you, thanks for watching.